Welcome to the Goodwill Thrifting Hall of Fame. This is a celebration of the art of thrifting, where treasure hunters and fashion enthusiasts come together to commemorate those who have made a lasting impact in the world of secondhand shopping. The 2024 class honors another year of top-notch thrifters, honoring and saluting the trailblazers who have revolutionized the way we think about secondhand treasures. Current Hall of Fame members include Robbie Gibson, The Thrifting Biddies, Shelby Deep, Emily Gagnon, Mary Carson, and many more. Goodwill is proud to be serving with you as your dedication and your contributions help shape and steward Goodwill Industries of Alberta. Together we are continuing to make a positive impact in the lives of Albertans with disabilities. Congratulations to all nominees as we continue to honor local thrift excellence.
All right, on to the awards. Lost my place. On to the awards. Where are we at? Good. Okay. Our categories for tonight include DIY of the Year, Antique Finds, Home Decor Hero, Donor of the Year, Fashionable Finds, People's Choice Award, and new this year, the Ultimate Thrifter. That's new because as the nomination committee was going through all 200 nominations, there were a handful of thrifters who just didn't fill any specific category, and they thrift everything. So, Ultimate Thrifter category was born this year. With hundreds of entries, it was difficult to narrow it down, and hearing everyone's stories about why they thrift, what their favorite thrifted pieces are, was outstanding. Right now, I'd like to call up Doug Roxburgh, Director of Marketing.
Honestly, I just came here to say welcome everybody and thank you so much for coming tonight. We really just want you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the evening. At Goodwill, we've been around since 1963, inspiring not only our province, but people within our community and those with disabilities through the power of work and the dignity of a job. And saluting the people who support our organization means we're supporting our mission. So thank you very much, everyone, for attending tonight. I don't want to take up too much more of your time. I want you to relax and enjoy the evening, like I said, and I'm going to turn things back over to Cory, and I salute every single person that is being inducted into the third class, the class of 2024 of Goodwill's Thrifting Hall of Fame. So congratulations, everybody.
Thank you, Doug. Our first award, we have the winner of the Home Decor Hero for 2024, Katie Kerr. Katie's passion for thrifting is fueled by her commitment to sustainability and making stylish home decor accessible to any budget. What started as a necessity has turned into a love for creating unique, character-filled spaces with thrifted finds. Her standout discovery is an original oil painting of a lake harbor, a perfect example of her eye for distinctive and affordable art. Katie finds joy in curating home decor items like lamps, furniture, and art pieces for her clients, always seeking special touches that fit within a budget. Winning this award is a meaningful recognition of her efforts to inspire others and her impact on promoting sustainable decorating. Katie also values how her purchases contribute to employment opportunities for individuals with disabilities, a cause close to her heart. To follow Katie's thrifting journey, you can find her on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at Reclaiming Home Decorating or visiting her website, reclaiminghome.ca. Please join me in congratulating Katie Kerr for her exceptional contributions to the world of home decor through thrifting. Presenting her award is Ashley and Heather Bitt, winners of Home Decor from Thrifting Hall of Fame Class 2022.
I love helping people decorate their homes, and I love the way that Goodwill helps our communities, and it is a great joy of mine that I get to combine both of those things in the work that I do. And I'm just so honored to be recognized like this tonight. Thank you so much.
Next up, we're going to invite Gregory Hemp to share his experience with Goodwill.
Hello, my name is Gregory Hemp. I love to learn and would be a professional student if I could. When I started with Goodwill in December of 2023, I took a lot of classes to learn about myself and how to be a good employee. This spring, I was made a Goodwill ambassador, and every Tuesday, I clean up a section of White Ave. I really enjoyed being an ambassador, but my position ends in October. I will miss walking to Bonnie Doon Mall and finding a new store to buy a treat from. My favorite so far was a birthday cookie from Subway. I was so proud to show my first pay stub to my mama. This June, I was interviewed and was successful at getting a job at Superstore at Harvest Hills. I work 16 hours a week, mostly weekends. My title is General Service. That means I crush boxes, a lot of boxes. I clean up the mess made in the store and in the warehouse. I like both the morning and afternoon shifts. I'm up super early at 5 in the morning to make sure I'm at the Superstore 10 to 15 minutes early. I love watching sports, especially hockey and football. I'm a really good pinball player, and I make a lot of money in bowling tournaments. Mom says I'm a bowling shark. And my sister says I'm a game shark. I just like learning new things and getting good at them. I'm happy working with Goodwill. I enjoy the jobs they've helped me get. I come home with a smile every day, and I am very proud of myself. I hope one day I can get my dream job of being an accountant because I am good at math. I hope you all have a nice time tonight. Thank you.
Well done. Thank you so much, Gregory. And I have to say, you look fantastic tonight. You look really good. For our next award, we have the winner of the Fashionable Finds for 2024, Lauren Derry. Lauren's passion for thrifting is driven by a deep commitment to sustainability, a love for vintage fashion, and the thrill of discovering unique pieces with rich histories. Her journey into thrifting began with a fascination for fashion history and an ethical shift away from the harmful impacts of the traditional fashion industry. Lauren's dedication led her to create the local sustainable fashion label Gus Sloan, and now she fully embraces a secondhand lifestyle with pride. One of Lauren's standout finds is a vintage hot pink cropped snowmobile-style jacket, a cherished piece in her collection. Her thrifting adventures often focus on menswear and sportswear, with a particular fondness for jerseys and blazers, and she's always excited to find items that reflect her personal style. Winning this award is a meaningful recognition of Lauren's unique journey in the fashion world and her transition to a thriving secondhand lifestyle. She values how her purchases contribute to creating employment opportunities for people with disabilities in Alberta, adding an impactful dimension to her thrifting passion. We want to congratulate Lauren. Presenting her award is Ashley and Heather Bitt, winners of Home Decor Hero from the Thrifting Hall of Fame class of 2022.
Thank you. Hi. So nervous being up here. Thank you so much. This is such a huge honor. I have this history in the fashion industry, and standing here as part of my journey just feels like a great exclamation point to that. So thank you, and thank you to Goodwill, and yay for thrifting.
Thank you so much, Lauren. Now I would like to call on Johanna, who is the manager of program delivery for the Goodwill mission team.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Joanna Ordonez, and I am the, oh my God, this is nerve-wracking. I am the manager of program delivery in Calgary, and you will say, why is she here? Well, I love Edmonton so much, and I'm so honored to share a little bit more about what is that we are doing out in the community with all these programs. As Gregory and later Melody are going to share lots of stories about how getting a meaningful job has changed their lives. Today, I'm going to tell you a story about a particular story that is very close to my heart. We recently worked with a young man who had been told his entire life that he will never secure a job. Despite these discouraging words, he joined our program with hope and determination. Over the course of a month, he eagerly participated in all our workshops and delighted us by sharing his passion for movies. With his enthusiasm, we helped him secure a job at Cineplex in Calgary. Today, he not only has an amazing job that he loves, but also supportive co-workers and a community of moviegoers who regularly seek his recommendations. Seeing his confidence and joy grow has been truly inspiring and reaffirms why we do what we do. So thank you everyone for being here. Not only we have programs that support persons with disabilities finding employment, but also we have now a new program called Employer Inclusion Accelerator, where we support employers into learning more about how to develop and how to create inclusive workspaces. If you would like to know more, please connect with us. I'm going to be here, maybe near the bar. There you can find me. Let's connect, let's talk. Being an inclusive employer, being more inclusive, it's a responsibility that we all have. Thank you so much and enjoy your night.
Thank you so much, Johanna. Well, for the next award, we have the winner of the Antique Finds category for 2024, Jean-Guy Charret. Jean-Guy discovered his passion for thrifting during the pandemic. What started as a search for models quickly turned into treasure hunt for unique finds. His story of the antique war watch stands out as a remarkable testament to his dedication. After returning the watch to its rightful owners in Grand Prairie, his story garnered significant attention from local and national media, including the Edmonton Journal and CBC Radio. This experience has truly highlighted the extraordinary journey that started with a single antique find. Jean-Guy values honesty and thrifting and appreciates the opportunity to make a difference. Though he keeps low profile, he has no social media presence, he does humorously consider starting a YouTube series on thrifting. Might have to push him to do that. His stealthy and comical style, influenced by a sense of divine guidance, reflects his dedication and passion. Please join me in congratulating Jean-Guy Charret for his exceptional contributions to the world of thrifting. Presenting the first award, we have Shelby Deep, winner of Antique Finds Class of 2023.
Wow, thanks everybody. This is pretty cool. I guess I'd like to start off by saying I'd like to thank God for letting me enjoy this ride. It's been very exciting. If you want to hear the story, how it started, in November, just before Remembrance Day, I bought a $15 bag of watches at the Goodwill on Calgary Trail. And I think I wanted this watch. It was a mechanical watch, it's an automatic. It didn't have a band. The bag of watches was just garbage watches. None of them had bands. There was kids' watches that were broken. So when I took them home, I'm opening them up and looking at them, and I came across this one, and it had an engraving of 1917, and it was presented to a Mr. Herbert. And I sent some pictures of the watch, but anyways, I have a friend that I work with, and he was in the military. So I showed him this watch, and he goes, "Hey, I can look this number up for you." So he looked it up, and about an hour later, he gives me some papers. He goes, "Read this, enjoy it, you might need a handkerchief." Okay, so I looked at it, and the watch belonged to a Herbert Besant, and he was born in the late 1800s, and he died in like the 1960, around there. And he was in the First World War. And he's presented this watch from his friends. And after the First World War, he got married, had twin boys, and when they were old enough to go to war in the Second World War, they were both pilots. Now, the one boy, when he went on his first mission, he died coming back in the fog. So there was one boy left. And so this Herbert Besant, his son, is now 98 years old. And I had to get a hold of him to tell him I've got his property. So he's in a retirement home. I found his son's phone number, so I called him. What do you say? "Hello, Bill. If you're the grandson of Mr. Herbert Besant, I've got some of your property, and give me a call back at this number." I waited about 10 days. And he finally called me back, and he goes, "You know, I've been thinking about your call for about 10 days now, and I don't think it's a scam. There's something in your voice. Like, what's going on?" So I said, "Well, give me your number. I'll send you some pictures." So I took pictures of the watch, and I sent them to him, and it got real quiet, because the family has never seen this watch before, didn't know it ever existed, and now they have it back. Well, working on getting it back. So he got me in touch with a cousin of his, because I told him, I said, "Okay, well, I'll give it, if you can send someone to Edmonton, I'll give you the watch, but I'm not going to send it. I don't trust postage, or, it might get lost." So he sent a cousin of his, and I met him at a Tim Hortons, and I gave it to him. He was very happy. And then a couple days later, I got a call back from Bill, and he was ecstatic. And then it started. The Legion in Grand Prairie got a hold of me for my first interview, and then it was the newspaper in Grand Prairie got a hold of me for the second interview, and then the Edmonton Journal got a hold of me, and they sent a photographer to take a picture, and online, it was on the Edmonton Journal online, then it was in print in the Edmonton Sun, and then Jessica Ng from CBC Radio contacted me, and I had the interview with CBC Radio, and it's been a wild ride. I'm glad they got their watch back, but sorry to say, Mr. Besant passed away this spring, but he's got his watch, and the family, they're all happy, and they had no idea that this ever existed, and I hope that someone can come up with a good story on the watch and how it came back. But it's a great story, and thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jean-Guy, for that. Next, I'd like to call it Melody Z, and she's going to talk to us about the mission program.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Melody. I've been with Goodwill for 24 years. Goodwill has given me the tools through workshops on how to write resumes, pretend interviews, what and what not to wear to an interview. You don't need to be scared to ask for help. When you're going to be late for work, let your employer know that you're going to be late or you're going to be on the way. I work at Clearview Head Start for 12 years. I'm a part-time janitor. Every time that I'm done cleaning a classroom, the teachers always say, "Thank you for cleaning," and that puts a smile on my face. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Melody. Great work. Well, our next award, we have the winner of the Donor of the Year for 2024, Caitlin Beekhouse from Sort and Simple. Caitlin's passion for thrifting is deeply rooted in her work as a professional organizer, where she witnesses firsthand the abundance of items already in existence. Her commitment to finding secondhand items not only reduces waste, but it also breathes new life into pre-loved goods. Thrifting has been part of Caitlin's life since childhood. Since becoming an organizer, her passion has been renewed. Among her many finds, a cheerful yellow filing cabinet from Goodwill stands out as a favorite, brightening her office and adding both functionality as well as joy. Caitlin enjoys discovering items that her clients have decluttered, appreciating the opportunity to give these unique pieces a new home. Being named Donor of the Year is a significant honor for her, reflecting her dedication to community involvement and sustainable practices. Caitlin is thrilled to contribute to creating employment opportunities for individuals with disabilities in Alberta through her donations and sustainability efforts. This recognition fuels her excitement to continue advocating for sustainable habits and secondhand shopping. Presenting the first for this award is Shelby Deep, winner of Antique Finds Class of 2023.
Loaded up here. As a professional organizer, it's really amazing that when we work with folks, we can inspire them to rehome and give new life to their items. And that's not just me, that's my whole team that's here today. And it's such a privilege to work with Goodwill and be able to give them the items that fuel their thrift store and create these employment opportunities. And I'm so honored to be chosen for Donor of the Year, and thank you for an incredible evening.
Congratulations again to Caitlin. Now I would like to call up Philip from Goodwill as a Job Development Specialist.
Hello, everybody. For those who don't know me, my name is Felipe Valencia. Be advised of my strong South American accent, so don't be afraid of raising your hand if you don't understand something. I won't be offended, I promise. My role inside Goodwill since 2 years and a half ago, is job development specialist. I'm responsible of supporting people with different barriers find meaningful employment opportunities. To exemplify my role a little better, I would like to share with this lovely audience the story of a brave and young individual who had always dreamed of working as a lifeguard. I met this individual 2 years ago at Goodwill, Career Connections, and the first thing that caught my attention was his determination. However, despite his determination, perhaps due to his developmental disability, he had not yet been able to obtain his lifeguard certification. Plus, he was considering pursuing his career in the United States, where he had family in a coastal city, due to the lack of opportunities in Edmonton in this specific field. So we met many times at Career Connections. I was able to identify his skills and strengths, and we worked very hard on his job search, and we realized that this individual did not necessarily have to work as a lifeguard, because what he was really passionate about were aquatic settings, aquatic environments. So we sat down to think. There is no ocean in Edmonton. The Great Lakes are outside the city. This individual was not able to drive. But we do have the largest indoor water park in America, I think. The World Water Park located at West Edmonton Mall. So therefore I did outreach and was able to contact a lovely HR manager at the West Edmonton Mall, who kindly listened to me about this individual's skills and concluded that he will be a great fit for the slide patroller position. In the slide patroller position, he will have to be in charge of supervising the slides, pulls, and provide assistance when required. So a job interview was given to him. We practiced it on 5 different days for 2 hours each day, and then at the interview he killed it. He did amazing, despite the fact it was his first interview ever. And the job was offered just right away because he did amazing. 2 years later, he is still working at the West Edmonton Mall, and he's a proud Goodwillian that calls me when he needs to speak about his achievements at work. And that's our job at Goodwill Career Connections, to help them achieve their goals. And yes, every night I feel like a superhero, but being honest, there is a great team at Goodwill Career Connections. There are like many people working in different roles, but all of us try to do our best. And yeah, we are ready to help whoever who needs it, and it's for free for the community. I'm kidding. Everything is thanks to the generosity of the donors. Thanks to that, we can sell these products and we can develop these kind of programs. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you so much, Philippe. Now, our next award is going to be the winner of the DIY of the Year for 2024, Kaylee Waterfield. Kaylee's love for thrifting is fueled by the thrill of discovering unexpected treasures and the creative spark it adds to her life. Her journey into thrifting deepened with her awareness of the environmental impact of fast fashion, leading her to embrace secondhand shopping as a fun and ethical alternative. One of Kaylee's standout finds is a giant plastic zebra, which ignited her passion for DIY and upcycling. Another favorite is a Crayola sweater she snagged for $1, a piece that has become a beloved part of her wardrobe. Kaylee enjoys hunting for items in the toy and dress sections, which she uses to bring joy to the kids she teaches and performs for. Winning this award is heartfelt validation for Kaylee, affirming the impact of her creative endeavors and her commitment to sustainable living. She also values how her thrifting supports the creation of employment opportunities for individuals with disabilities in Alberta, highlighting the importance of inclusivity in the workplace. Her unique style, described as a page out of a very rainbow storybook, is inspired by joyful, playful vibes and the colorful aesthetics of 90s Lisa Frank. Presenting the award is Mary Carson, winner of the DIY of the Year from the Thrifting Hall of Fame class of 2023.
There's a handy little thing I'm bringing, but I have it on my phone, so I'm gonna. All right. So thank you so much for this award. This award is a testament to the fact that we can create lives we want, not through possessions, but by reimagining what we already have available to us. This recognition reassures me that the work I'm doing has a real impact and is something worth pursuing with even more passion. One of my greatest joys is creating a safe, creative space where people can explore an alternative lifestyle and ways of thinking. So these gift cards will allow me to expand that mission, reaching more people and fostering even more creativity. I want to thank the wonderful people of Goodwill for celebrating our efforts and for providing these amazing opportunities that truly change our lives. I would like to share something special with you. This dress that I'm wearing tonight, I did create specifically for this event, and it is more than just an outfit. It is a symbol of this incredible community. Each butterfly that I'm wearing represents you and the award recipients, the employees, and all of the amazing individuals that I've encountered along this journey. Together, we've transformed something small into something beautiful. So I'll quickly show you. We have the little butterflies that are you guys.
Thank you so much, Kaylee. And also, Kaylee is the first one to hand in the full bingo card. So she admitted she's a little bit competitive, so she got that handed in probably about, I don't know, 45 minutes ago maybe. So well done on that. Well done. For our next award, we have a new category, Ultimate Thrifter 2024. Richard Pawsey, this is the award winner. This is a new category this year that the nomination committee added after receiving a number of nominations that did not fit into one specific category. The nomination committee specifically loved that he took an entire suitcase of thrifted finds on a trip to Ontario earlier this year. Richard's passion for thrifting is fueled by the thrill of the hunt and the creative potential he sees in each find. His journey into thrifting began out of necessity as a student, discovering that he could look stylish and furnish his living space affordably through Goodwill. One of Richard's standout finds is a perfectly fitted Armani suit, well done, which became a cherished part of his work wardrobe. His current thrifting interests include baskets for storage and table linens, though he enjoys hunting for everything and anything that catches his eye. Winning this award is a delightful recognition for Richard, reflecting his deep love for thrifting and his joy in being acknowledged for something he is very passionate about. He also values the impact of his purchases in supporting employment opportunities for people with disabilities in Alberta, feeling proud to contribute to positively through his thrifting choices. He loves connecting with fellow thrifters in person and sharing the joy of discovering hidden gems. His personal style is described as classical, eclectic with a touch of whimsy, influenced by various sources, but always guided by his own taste. His love for thrifting has taken him to fly to Ontario with an entire suitcase filled of thrifted items to share the joy of thrifting with his loved ones. Presenting the award is Mary Carson, winner of the DIY of the Year from the Thrifting Hall of Fame class of 2023.
I've been thinking a lot about why am I so darn excited about this? Like, first of all, my thrifting friends are sick of me because I'm like, you are in the company of I'm the ultimate thrifter. I know. I think I love it because it puts me in touch with something different. I feel like our world is so based on consuming and buying and labels, and everyone looks the same the older I get. And I feel like I enter this world and all of a sudden everything is potential and everything can be different and everything can be just special. Everything has a story. Like, I got that, I was with so-and-so, I did that, I was at this thrift store. I'm so happy that I got, thanks Brent for nominating me, I'm so glad I got nominated for this. It was either this or there was gonna be an intervention, I'm not even joking. But like I say to people, I was talking to Lucia and saying, listen, I don't drink alcohol, I don't smoke, I don't gamble, I thrift. That's what I do. So I got to call out, I have a favorite store, which is the South Park store. I love to go in there. I grab a latte, I get my cart, I wander around, they play good music. I'm like singing to myself, saying hi to people, seeing what everyone else is getting. And every now and then, pretty much every time I'm there, a woman will get on and she'll make an announcement. Today, if you have a green ticket, it's 50% off. If you have a white ticket, it's 50% off. Today is Senior's Day. And then she always ends it with, be kind. And I always want to go up to her and go, wow, like, of all the things you could say, you're just reminding people just to be a good person. It's a pretty wonderful thing. And I'll tell you, the people that are hard at Goodwill are very smart. I'll give you an example. The other day I went in, I just turned 60 in July. I went up to the cash, it was my first Wednesday. I'm getting 15% off. I'm so excited. So I go up to the till, I load my stuff, he puts it all in, he's not asking, and so I go to him, I go, I qualify for the seniors discount. I said, I just turned 60, I'm going on about it probably too long, and he looks at me and he says, very smart man, he says, I thought you were 45. So I went home, I said, look what I got. And I got it 15% off, and they didn't believe I was 60. Life does not get any better than that. Thank you.
Not just a great thrifter, but a great speaker as well. Thank you so much, and congratulations, Richard. Now I'd like to call on Natasha from Goodwill as a research communications strategist.
I love doing that on a microphone. I am a research communications strategist at Goodwill. What? Before Goodwill, I was a theater artist. I had studied the better part of a decade living in Saskatchewan and working in public relations a bit, dabbling. I came back to Edmonton, where I was from, midst of COVID. And I was just like, what do I do? Now, rewind a little bit, I had to have an acquired injury. And I've lived with disability for over a decade as well. And it's very nerve-wracking to try to figure out what career path to take with a disability, with an acquired injury, and wrap your head around that, wanting to be taken seriously as a professional. So I moved back to Edmonton and connected with a good friend of mine named Bain Gill. She actually became good friends with Dale Monahan, as some of you may know. I don't know. Some people know Dale. Honestly, that is kind of where it all began. Dale was looking for a way to bring inclusivity in a more corporate way. He had a bit of a vision, and that was him reaching out to my friend Bean, who is also a wheelchair user. I was very nervous to go into the interview process, but the whole first meeting and relationship of everyone in the corporate office, Dale especially, it was almost like you're meeting an uncle. It was just like coming to what felt like a safe space. I never felt judged. I never felt looked at for my disability, and I was very, very listened to. For anybody who knows Dale, you probably know how much of a caring person he is. And what I find with a majority of the everyone who works for Goodwill, there's like a heart in them, and I think that just falls because of what Goodwill stands for, and that comes with the pride of working for this company. Like, who doesn't want to work for a company that believes in sustainability in the way that Goodwill does? You feel good when you know that this is what you're working for, this is what you're supporting. Living with a disability, trying to work with a disability, it runs your entire life. Disability is very precarious and unpredictable, and I've never been up against a wall with working at Goodwill because of it. Even though, of course, and I can only speak for myself, but I feel like this is a commonality of people with disabilities. It is very scary when you face these just everyday challenges that might come up that are unpredictable. Whether it is a broken wheelchair or your body's not working that day in some way. And there's never been a time where someone in the office doesn't have a solution or a way around this kind of an obstacle. So even though I'm still learning and I'm still always nervous, if anything comes up, it is always understood, and there's never room for fear in my position. I'm able to work remotely, and that is a godsend. I'm not someone who can do a 9-to-5 in the office every day. And really, Goodwill has made it possible for me to maintain a career in a professional position, not only as a quadriplegic, also going through having a baby in the last 2 years. It is amazing how well Goodwill listens. Thank you.
Okay, our final award of the night, I want to thank you, Natasha, that was wonderful. Our final award of the night, we have the People's Choice Award, and this is going to Trista Catonio. Trista has an outstanding number of nominations come in and won People's Choice after securing the majority in an online vote. Trista's passion for sustainability and unique style drives her love for thrifting. Her journey began in middle school but truly blossomed during university, where she embraced secondhand fashion to stand out from the crowd. Her wardrobe is now over 90% secondhand, reflecting her dedication to finding one-of-a-kind pieces. Among her favorite finds is a vintage Burberry wool trench coat with the original Burberry tag, a testament to her appreciation for the history and evolution of brands. Trista's enthusiasm for clothing, whether it's a collectible t-shirt or a chic miniskirt, shines through in every thrift adventure that she takes. Winning the People's Choice Award is a proud moment for Trista, highlighting the support and recognition she has within the thrifting community. She values the impact that the purchases have in creating job opportunities for people with disabilities here in Alberta and in Edmonton, proudly supporting Goodwill's mission. Stay updated with Trista's thrift journey on Instagram at ugh.itsvintage. I'm assuming that's how it is. Okay, good. Where she shares her secondhand outfits, vintage finds, and daily thrift adventures. Her unique style can be described as sexy, hot, and sustainable. Inspired by late 90s and early 2000s icons like Britney Spears and Paris Hilton. Presenting this award is Mary Carson, winner of DIY of the Year from the Thrifting Hall of Fame class of 2023.
Thank you guys so much. I'm really passionate about sustainability. To have a community of like-minded individuals supporting me is incredible. And shout out Goodwill for opening an Impact Center in Calgary. That's changed the game big time. So thank you guys.
All right. Got the mic. There we go. Well, as we near the end of our evening, I'd like to give a big congratulations and round of applause to all our winners for this year, for the 2024 class. So let's give a round of applause to everyone. I'd also like to extend a heartfelt thank you to all our attendees, sponsors, and volunteers for making tonight possible. And it's been an honor to recognize such incredible individuals in the thrifting community. We hope you've enjoyed the evening's festivities and leave inspired by the remarkable achievements we have celebrated tonight with every single winner. Thank you for joining us. But before you go, we would like to invite all of the winners and past winners to the photo area at the back where we can do a group photo and also some short interviews as well before you leave for tonight. Please stick around, chat, have a drink, continue to finish your bingo cards for a chance to win maybe second place. And there is still some dessert as well left, and make sure you use up your tickets to the bar. And yeah, enjoy to have a great evening. Thank you so much.
Yep, this is what it feels like to find out you are now an award-winning thrifter. I'm so excited to be an inductee in the 2024 Goodwill, Alberta Thrifting Hall of Fame. Ooh!
I have won.
You won?
I won the DIY!
This is the Goodwill Hall of Fame. This is a celebration of the art of thrifting, where treasure hunters and fashion enthusiasts come together to commemorate those who have made a lasting impact in the world of secondhand shopping. The inductees for the 2024 class are, for DIY of the Year, Kaylee Waterfield. From Edmonton, Goodwill has played a pivotal role in shaping Kaylee's professional journey and creative expression. By transforming thrifted purses and dresses into whimsical fairy tale-inspired pieces, her creations are a testament to the endless possibilities thrift stores offer. As a neurodiverse individual, Goodwill has been the cornerstone of her ability to inspire others. Through her many upcycled DIY outfits and jackets, she creates masterpieces that belong on movie sets across the world. For antique finds, Jean-Guy Charret. In November of last year, Jean-Guy found himself at a Goodwill retail store on the south end of Edmonton, purchasing a bag of watches for only $15. Within this bag was a 100-year-old Sima watch dating back to a soldier from the First World War. Engraved with H.G. Bissett and a military number, this watch still works to this day, and Charret decided it was best to donate it back to its rightful home. The watch was sent to Grand Prairie, where the soldier's son resides, so he can reminisce into memories from decades ago. For home decor hero, Katie Kerr. A fabulous interior designer out of Edmonton, Katie sources items from local thrift shops like Goodwill. She shares her finds, tips, and transformations to showcase how beautiful secondhand decorating can be. Every week you can find her at a thrift store supporting her business, Reclaiming Home Decorating. Katie is an excellent role model for anyone who wants to source items sustainably to create a beautiful home. For Donor of the Year, Caitlin Beekhouse. A sustainably minded professional organizer, Caitlin is continually making trips to Goodwill to donate carloads of items from clients. Her team at Sort & Simple love to encourage their decluttering clients to donate their items so they can have a new life and make a positive impact. Caitlin has donated so often that she's on a first-name basis with many donation attendants. For Fashionable finds, Lauren Derry. From creating a sustainable, ethical fashion brand to everyday wear, Lauren is a massive advocate for circular fashion. Every outfit is different, authentic, and one of a kind, found at local thrift stores across the region. She loves the hunt of vintage and thrifted finds, and when the mood strikes, she upcycles the outfits into a new personable style, giving her an excuse to use her sewing machine. For the People's Choice Award, Trista Catonio. Based out of Calgary, Trista's support team was out of this world. Trista received multiple nominations, and many supporters continue to vocalize their support for her in the world of thrifting. She spends most of her mornings during the week at the Goodwill bins and always manages to find amazing pieces. Her local business, it's vintage, is a staple in the Calgary thrifting community for all things fashion. Her goal is to reduce textile waste by showing others how easy it is to live a second-hand life. For the ultimate thrifter, Richard Pawsey. Richard is passionate about thrifting. He's also passionate about creating a home that is unique, beautiful, and comfortable for those who live in it, as well as guests. He has a knack for seeing something at Goodwill and imagining how it could be used to decorate their home. One of his favorite things to do is to go to Goodwill and just walk around. He says he sees objects and imagines how they could be used, or how they could be altered to become something beautiful. He has also become the person that others will ask to find them things at Goodwill. In fact, last month he flew to Ontario to see his sister and brought a suitcase full of Goodwill treasures to help her decorate her house. He really enjoys keeping an eye out for special objects that contribute to others' collections. This is the Goodwill Thrifting Hall of Fame Class of 2024. Your contributions, achievements, and innovations will be an inspiration for future generations. Congratulations to all nominees as we continue to honor local thrift excellence.